kicker Dustin Hopkins out to get things started. And off we go here in Atlanta. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. You're going to go play action with Penix. He finds Darnell Mooney for the catch. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
And the Falcons first down.
On play action, Penix. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. The shotgun. It's Penix. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Darnell Mooney. Touchdown, Falcons. Younghoe Koo now for the extra point. And that one is no good. He missed the extra point. So much for 7 to start. It is a 6-0 game.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. DeAndre Carter on the return. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Here's a run with the rookie from Ohio State. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Cleveland.
And on 1st down, it's back to Judkins. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now, faking the give. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
And the Browns first down.
They run straight ahead with Judkins. And this will be a short pickup down to the 45. Caden Ellis in on that stop.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd down at the 45-yard line.
2nd down and 8. Here's Flacco to throw. On throw, right side, taken by Njoku. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Browns.
They'll run. This is Jerome Ford. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Jalen Walker there to make the play.
A gain of 4 brings up 2nd down at the Falcons' 33-yard line.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And 5 yards to go.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. 11 yards on the pass there. 1st down, Cleveland.
Jerry Jeudy. A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Cleveland.
Sanders will throw it. They'll set up the screen out wide to Johnson. And he's out of bounds on the pass play. But that's good for 8 like they have such a knack. It's like they're on the same page. The quarterback almost feels like, well, when you were playing, you know where that guy's going to be in the end zone.
Yeah, we used to have a saying, like we say, we don't run routes like they're lines on a piece of paper, and especially against zone coverage. Down here in the red zone, the rule is if you're open, stay open. Don't run past an open zone to get covered. That's exactly what this tight end does here. Friendly target, ball on time, touchdown.
Ray McLeod on the return. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. Room to run at the 35. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
24 yards.
An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. 8-6 is our score. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. It's a three tight end look as they have it first and 10. Now Robinson. And pick up 3 or maybe 4. Ronnie Hickman is there on the stop.
Across midfield to their 49-yard line. Brings up second down.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down and 5. From the gun, here is Penix. And that is intercepted by Denzel Ward.
And on a possession where the offense...
EA Sports, always proud to bring you the National Football League as we join you from Northwest Stadium, just outside Washington, D.C. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Washington Commanders. The kicker, Dustin Hopkins, set to get this one going. And off we go in our nation's capital. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready, break. Gravity line. Ready.
Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12.
Let's go now. 77 Wolf. Ready.
Now Daniels. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
Let's not quibble about the game there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. And this offense back to needing 10 yards after the false start. 3rd and 10. To the air goes Daniels. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have the Commanders' first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, you want to make sure that on an opening drive, that you at least stay out there for a while and get into the flow of the game. A 3-and-out would have been problematic, but that's a good throw there to ensure they get another set of downs.
Running on first down, Eckler. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Daniels looking to throw. This to McLaurin out on the left side. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that will bring up 3rd and 1.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. But he's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield.
Rig alert! Trap 60! Trap 60!
Daniels going to throw for it. And he is caught. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So the 4th down conversion has it inside the 40 now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Eckler now between the tackles. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Devin Bush sprinting behind the line to track down the ball carrier. So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here. Throwing now is Daniels. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he couldn't square up to throw there, and it falls incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. Oh, they're changing this at the line. On 4th down, here's Daniels. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Commanders went for it, but they cannot pick up the first. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Browns first down.
First down, right back to Judkins. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
At the 48-yard line.
The start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Flacco. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now they'll change things around before the snap. On the ground, it's Ford. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's getting the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
From the gun, Flacco. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. 3 yards is the gain that time, second and goal.
A gain of 3 brings up second and goal at the Commanders' 6-yard line.
Now it's Flacco. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Dorrance Armstrong. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And Njoku pulls this one in. He's got it for a Cleveland touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Browns post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Kevin Stefanski going to leave the offense out to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0.
Commanders nothing. Dustin Hopkins to kick off for the
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. The middle with Eckler. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
From the 43, here's a 2nd and 8. Here's Daniels. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Zach Ertz, the man in motion. To throw is Daniels. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? Zach Ertz, the man in motion. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. That's caught. It's Chris Moore. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
The handoff, it's Eckler. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches.
Brings up 2nd and inches.
Now they'll audible to something else. Now we've got whistles here before the snap, and I believe this is going to be on Washington.
Ready?
Looking to throw. Daniels. Over the middle, complete. It's Brown.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Daniels. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Browns are going to take over at their own 41. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. To throw is Sanders. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Sanders to throw. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And Kevin Stefanski going to take a chance, going for it on 4th. They'll indeed go for it. It's Sanders. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. They only needed that 1 yard going for it on 4th. I got to be honest, I thought they were going to stay on the ground. They surprised me. Did they surprise you?
I'm with you on that one. I thought they'd find a way to create some type of a power run and try and pick up the first down, but they decided keep the ball in the hands of the guy who could throw it, and it paid off.
And the decision paid off indeed. And this is caught. Touchdown. Jerry Jeudy in the final seconds of the first half. And the Browns would extend their lead here just before halftime. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Here's Sanders. A final shot before break. A quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
14. Commanders, nothing. Dustin Hopkins to kick off for the Browns.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 to score as we get rolling again here in this second half. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Browns take over first and 10.
The Browns drive about to get started. They'll start on the ground with Jenkins. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Once again, Jenkins. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup. They've got the lead early here in the third quarter, and runs like that are how they established that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
An inside run with Jenkins. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Tackle made right at midfield. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 28.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Browns.
The handoff to Ford up the middle. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. It looks like they'll move things around here.
And 7 at the 25-yard line.
To throw now, here's Sanders. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. Called out a very strong gain of 24.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right in the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get in to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
Touchdown, Browns! Cedric Tillman taking it in. And the Browns take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
Had 3 touchdown passes. You're right, he looks comfortable. What are they doing, anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents and also maybe shrinking the playbook a little bit. They did tell us that. Bottom line, he's really good.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Ready? Hawk 70, Cougar 19. Rig. Go.
They started on the ground with Eckler. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. Veteran running back like him, we've seen a lot of those chunk carries in his career.
And that's why you don't just look at his birth certificate and decide when a guy is done, right? Because you know as well as I do, in this league, as soon as you hit 30, they're looking to let you go if you're a running back. Sometimes there's a little tread left on the tires.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Check smash. 18 Rattler. 79 Broncos.
And McLaurin, the motion man right. the play fake. Daniels. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
They're going to try and throw. Try for the tight end, Ertz, and it's intercepted. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really, it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
On first down, here's Jenkins. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Brings up second down.
Now Sanders. And he'll get nothing out of that one. Here now a third down and 8. And now an audible here into something else.
And it's third down.
Throwing, Sanders. Over the middle, complete to Judy. And he'll be brought down well short of the first at about the 9-yard line. So instead of forcing the field goal, it'll be first and goal.
Yeah, the force was trying to make something happen that just didn't need to, right? I mean, plays happen, let it go. It's over. Instead, he creates a penalty.
And now we've got flags down. Looked like one of the Browns might have moved. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Sanders. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. An incomplete pass on first down. Here's second and goal. Here's Sanders. And he slings one that's incomplete. But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Cedric Tillman, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Browns have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
The Browns will line up for
They'll look to throw. And boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more.
But I guess when you're hot, I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the 4th quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on this. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And the Browns will have solid field position.
It's the city of rock and roll, and this place sure is rocking as they await the start of this one. We're here at Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland, Ohio. Today, a fun matchup in store. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Cleveland Browns.
Dustin Hopkins to kick off for the Browns.
Justin Hopkins out, ready to send this away. And off we go from Cleveland. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. This drive will begin with Hubbard. And he starts us off with a 5-yard pickup. Second down coming up.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Down, it's Hubbard. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Carolina.
Young on the play action. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. Still fighting forward. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. This one's caught.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown!
Touchdown.
The Panthers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. For the offense, you got to love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap.
For the extra point.
Another shot now at this extra point. Extra distance, no problem for him as his kick is good.
Makes the score Panthers 7, Browns 0. Matthew White to kick off.
Right, ready to send this one away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Quinshon Judkins. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 2-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 25-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 7. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Third down from the gun. It's on target to Johnson. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Run right side, Judkins. And he only gets a couple before going out of bounds, Brock. So 2nd down coming up.
That's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter. Browns in control of it. They'll be set up 2nd and 7. Throwing from the gun here. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Working quickly here.
Gain of 3 brings up 3rd and 4.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Here's the snap on 4th. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's good for a Browns 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's Jerome Ford for the first time this game. And he takes it across midfield and into Panthers territory. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Panthers 47.
From the 47. Makes the connection. Here's Jerome Ford. He hangs on to that football, Brock, through a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36.
That's good for another Cleveland Browns. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
To throw here on 1st down. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the 1st half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
First throw for the backup now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Drops incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Sanders now on third down. Oh, try and force it into the slant. It's intercepted. Oh, now lateral, and it's loose. Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. Oh, close call there.
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner. If you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it could go harmlessly out of bounds.
This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Cleveland. And it's the Panthers facing 2nd and 5. Play action now, Young. That's Cox, hits the Arizona rookie. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
First down, Panthers.
To the air on first down, Young. Has it downfield, working the left. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. It's Young, the throw here on first. Looking slant route, complete. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
First and goal, Carolina.
Here's Young again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Defense's first sack of the game, kid. We can now see some of the negatives, the trade-offs of his great running ability. When he tries to create, well, he can find himself going backwards, and in this case, a really big loss.
And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Young on third and goal. This throw is caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it. 2 drives and both of them ending in points. You don't even mind you only got a field goal there, Kate. They got to be ecstatic, exactly the way they wanted to start this one.
Right, ready to send this one away. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A city known for its incredible skyline, its nightlife and beaches, today centered around this venue, Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Miami Dolphins. Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And here we go from Miami. To return, Jerome Ford. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First play is to the air. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. Jerry Jeudy, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Pass play coming here. Jerry Jeudy with the grab. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 14. First down, Browns.
From the gun, it's Ford. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Working quickly here.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down. At the 47.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. That's complete David Njoku. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
It's a gain of 20.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressive. There like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown.
Touchdown.
The Browns take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. David Njoku, the touchdown. And it only took these guys one series to find a major opening in that defense, Brock. Might have saved them some work in finishing that series, too.
Gives them a signature play to end that drive, and you know this in the NFL. For an explosive run for a touchdown, it takes everybody. Everybody up front doing their job, the receivers on the perimeter. That was just job well done.
And he'll get in. That gives him an 8-0 lead. Well, evidently a touchdown wasn't enough for them. They further quiet this home crowd by adding the 2-point conversion.
You know what I love about this? I love it because coaches spend time all week saying we're going to be aggressive, we're going to go for it, but then you back it up with a decision like that. That's empowering your team in another team's building. What a start.
No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
First and 10 at their own
Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Tua now from the gun. His first throw is an interception. Kicked off by Carson Schlesinger. And the Browns take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. You're going to have to.
Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. Looking quickly, trying to get set again.
A loss of 11 yards. It's 2nd down.
Another try following the sack. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down.
Kind of feel like we're watching a welcome to the NFL moment for this rookie quarterback. Hey, kid, yeah, the rush gets here a little bit faster at this level than it does the college game.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jack Jones has got it. And the Dolphins are finally tackled on the return after taking it all the way back to the opposing 40. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10.
Over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Tua off the play fake. Throwing deep for the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins parlay the interception into points. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. Jason Sanders to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins could have gone for 2 in the tie, but they choose to trail by 1. Trimmed back down to a single-point Brock as they send this off and away. Here's Ford on the return. Spins out of 1 stop. And he's out a little short of the 30. Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Tackled back at the 26-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
And the Dolphins in a nickel set for this 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Sanders. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. First time this game they've looked to him. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
If you're keeping stats, that's now 0 for 2 on keeping drives going, and hopefully not an indicator of what's to come. You know, you don't convert on 3rd down. You're not only playing against your opponents, you start playing with your own psyche as well.
Great special teams execution on that punt. It's inside the 10, reaches the 8. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
All right, fellas, let's
stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Mason Graham on the stop. A gain of 2. Brings up second.
They just get the play off. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. The Browns on top early. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They have 3rd down and 8. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
That's good for a Miami Dolphin.
Here's A-Chain up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Dolphins first down. First and 10.
Running with A-Chain out of the gun. And he'll knife his way through for a pick of a 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Out of the gun, Madison. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. And it's Carson Schlesinger who got over there for the stop.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Going on 3rd, Tagovailoa. That's caught for the first. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Tagovailoa now against the blitz. Has him on the quick hitter. He's still going at the 30. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
A gain of 26 yards. That's good for another Miami Dolphin.
A-Chain on the inside give. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate. It takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Up the middle they go with Madison. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line.
Brings up 4th down and 1.
Ooh, maybe some nerves there. He moved early on 4th down. Now we're going to see if this affects their choice to go for it. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Fourth down, and on comes Jason Sanders for the Dolphins field goal. From 37 yards in the right hash. Sanders sends it through. And that's going to give them the lead.
Going to feel just a little bit better going into halftime. Anytime you score points right before the final frame, and for the kicker, he pays off his teammates' hard work.
Sanders all set to send it away. Here's DeAndre Carter with the return. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38.
Browns take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out first and 10. Looking to throw. On target here to Njoku. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Throwing here just before halftime. A massive shot towards the end zone. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Kader Kohu. And the Dolphins do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up first and 10. Handoff running left, A-Chain. Free up the middle, it's a breakaway. Nice cut back right, there it is, touchdown Miami. The Dolphins grow the lead coming out of halftime. Devon A-Chain with the touchdown. And his aim was off there, he hits the left upright, and it's no good. The missed extra point. He's still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. And he tried to finesse that one far too much. It doesn't come close to the landing zone, so set this drive up at the 40. Here's Junkins. And he needed his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd down.
Here's Junkins on 2nd down. And he's going to be blocked down after reaching the 43. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 10. And the Browns.
Sanders going to throw here on first. Short pass brought in. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd down at the 38-yard line.
Handoff now to Judkins. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Browns.
To the air on first down, Sanders. Getting out to his left. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for Cleveland, first down. Offense up to the line fast.
First down, Cleveland.
On first down, here's Sanders. And he will score. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns start the second half with some needed points. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
And the Browns going for 2 once again.
The Browns will line up for
He's throwing for it. It's caught. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this two-point attempt fails.
Browns 14.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Enough goes to Madison, running right. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Offense in the hurry up here.
32.
2nd and 13. Trying for the deep ball. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to connect with Tyreek Hill there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Down and 13.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up. This one misses the tight end. So that brings up 4th and long.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. He's back to throw. He's got to his running back. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's good for a Miami Dolphin.
Out of this shotgun, a gift to A.J. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd down.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's completed right side. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins push this to an 8-point game. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he can rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed.
Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. Jerome Baker has it. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Those defenders, well, they're just as excited as all of us when we get to see a 2-point play. It's a chance to directly keep points off the board. It can energize a defense and give them that swag when the defense is stopping.
Sanders all set to send it away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10. At their own 18-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Give up the middle to Ford. And he will be stopped now, but a lot to like about that effort. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
At the 33-yard line. A gain of 14. And the Browns 1st down.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he gets up for a gain of about 4. Offense up to the line fast.
At the 37-yard line. Brings up second down.
From the 37. Off for big yards on the right side. Big man showing up the yards. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. David Njoku, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Now the Browns lining up for another 2-point conversion try.
The Browns will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Throw now is Sanders. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Oh, he loses it on the return. They could get this back. And the offense is there to recover, but they're still stuck inside their own 10. Going for it yet again, and once again, they don't have the right call to make it in for 2, so their struggles continue.
Yeah, they've kept them on the field without hesitation all game long. This offense knows what they're doing. The problem is the defense knows even more.
And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone, so the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Tagovailoa. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Running back, motioning right. Tagovailoa on first down. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Timeout taken by the offense, their second. Got to figure out this 3rd down here. Here's Tua again. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up 4th and long. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. He'll throw it. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
He's brought down after a solid gain on what's going to be the final play of the quarter. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's the Browns football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Another one for Junkins. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. A gain of 5. First down, Brown.
Going to the ground again on first. That's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd down. At
23. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here.
A loss of 6 yards. And it's third down. Third and long.
Looking to throw. He finds Njoku, complete. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line.
A gain of 12. First down, Cleveland.
Junkins out the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down at the Dolphins' 16-yard line.
The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, third down.
And it's third down.
From the gun, it's Ford. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. We'll see how judicious they choose to be with that final timeout. Need to keep this drive going. Here's 4th and inches. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Browns needing a couple. Well, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket, but they're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go. First and goal, Junkins. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final timeout here. 2nd and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. He'll look to throw it. Jump off, caught by his back. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. To throw. They're in field goal range, but it's intercepted. Jordan Brooks comes up with it.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity. You got to expect the timeout is coming any moment now, right? If you want another shot with the ball, you'll need every second you can conserve on that clock.
Back into that favorite formation they go, Brock, forcing those guys to burn a timeout. Dolphins breaking out the victory formation here as he goes to a knee.
Okay, time for the defense to think about getting that ball back, and this is where you've got to conserve every second. Got to expect the timeout coming any moment now.
Likely going to see him take a knee here. Force him to burn a timeout, conserve a little of that clock. They drop to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tick down.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
Now it's Jake Bailey who's out to punt this for the Dolphins. And he Got under this one, but it's going nowhere, almost straight up into the air. And the sunlight's not a problem for him. He looks up and makes the fair catch.